2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident tonight? Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Boston. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure. On them going on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Paul George. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then there's Teague, and it's Ellis at the shooting guard. Now George, following the three-point attempt by Nikola Mirotic. Good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
About 1 minute into the first. Gobert with a screen on Young. And Beal kicks to Irving. Gobert with a screen for Irving. Shot clock at 5. Mirotic has a wide open look. Off target from outside. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Beal the pass to Gobert. Mirotic has the open look. They get it again. Feeds to Beal. Irving attacking, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
T dishes to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Young, knocked away and stolen by Mirotic. Irving kicks to Gobert. Wide open. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got his first points in this one.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Charity stripe shot. And the dunk by Lopez.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Indiana. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ellis outside. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Beal with the steal. Irving kicks to Butler. And they take the lead.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Ellis the pass to Lopez. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Now here's Butler. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
George against Butler. Pulls up on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Boston. They're on an 11-3 run. Fires for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Teague. Ellis outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Mirotic. He kicks it to Beal. To the inside. Butler lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Butler's got 10.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The drive by Ellis. And that one's good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Now Irving. 5 points in the game. That's good. He has 7.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Teague. He dishes it to George. To the paint. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Inside, Lopez. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Lopez. And John Henson subbed in for Young. Boston leading by 3. Irving with the ball. 7 points in the game. Gobert with a screen on Teague. Irving dishes to Gobert. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mirotic has got 5.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Boston making some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Mike Scott subbed in for Mirotic. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Turner. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. The 4th spot held by Jeff Teague.
I think these 2 guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 5. Irving kicks to Butler. The feed to Irving. To the inside. Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Plumlee. Mirotic comes in for Scott, and Anthony Morrow subbed in for Beal.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Boston leading by 8. Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Irving double team. It's tipped. On the wing, Williams. And the shot falls short this time.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Nobody near Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Here is Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Irving passes to Butler. Back to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And so here is Indiana. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the pass to Williams. Over to the wing. And Henson kicks to George. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Butler. Gobert dishes to Butler. Oh!
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Irving.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And here is Mirotic. He has 5. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here is George. He has 7. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. Williams attacking. Rebounded by Smart.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Mirotic with it. Picked up by Turner. Passes to Smart. Gobert the screen. Down low. The dish to Mirotic. Here's Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now, here is George. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Celtics leading by 14. Dishes it to Morrow. Feeds to Gobert. Now Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The turnaround Jay. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Scotty's check in for Mirotic. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams with the ball. Outside, George. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics out in front. They finish off the first. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and, you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game. Yeah,
and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Brown out there with Scott. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Down low, and stolen by Jeff Teague. Ellis outside. Indiana moving it around. Shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. You know, Kevin, he outweighs his man by quite a bit in that matchup, and he did the right thing by going straight to the rim. Don't mess around with it.
Irving's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Ellis, the pass to Teague. Here's George. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Been a very solid outing for George. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Brown kicks to Morrow. Back to Brown. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down. Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
Celtics leading by 10. Outside Irving. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Teague against Irving. Here's Lopez, scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pass to Young. Shoots from 14. Rebound, Boston. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 2. Beal, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boston leading by 8. Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Irving double team. And so here is Indiana. Here's Teague. Here's Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And here is Irving. There's a good screen. It's Beal on the wing. Trying to find Mirotic, gets it to him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pacers trail by 8. Now George. 12 points for him. Young, a screen on Butler. Here's George. Here's Young. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the night. For Boston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Beal. He kicks it to Gobert. Inside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Irving from long range. Kept alive by Boston. The feed now to Butler. He dishes it to Mirotic. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball moving out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Nobody near George. That's good, and so Teague with the assists. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Gobert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one. Turner's checked in for Indiana. So he can't get either to fall. Pacers trail by 5. Teague with the ball. Ellis outside. Now here's Teague. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Teague against Irving. Boston again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Shot from 12. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Celtics leading by 5. Irving dishes to Butler. Back to Irving. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Teague against Irving. Teague the pass to George. Baseline jumper. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Teague against Irving, and the pass to Mirotic. There's Beal with the 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on George. The Celtics have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Boston making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. George, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Back to Henson. There's a good screen. Henson with the screen. Williams for 3. Mirotic grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
He's covered by Irving. Kicks it to Williams. Henson with the screen. Outside, George. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 18 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night. Passes it to George. Rebound, Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Beal gets a wide open look. The offensive rebound. Pacers trail by 13. And Turner kicks to Williams. Outside, George. Butler with the steal. Here's Irving. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Oh!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside Turner. There's a screen by Williams. Beal on the double team. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Rudy Gobert, number 1. Nikola Mirotic, 4th.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
And that one's good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Pacers trail by 18. Williams kicks to Henson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Henson with the screen. It's deflected. Beal with the steal. Irving dishes to Plumlee.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is off.
Shooting for Boston, Miles Plumlee.
He's off on the second. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Rebounded by the Celtics. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Celtics leading by 18. From 10 feet out, the shot misses. Excellent D there from George. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Beal with the steal. The 19-foot shot. Irving can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
George. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 22 points for Paul George. Butler can't get it to go. So as we conclude the first...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille. Taking a look at the Celtics, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far? Shaq, your take on Indiana?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seem to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
On the court for Indiana, Young is out there with Paul George. Then there's Teague. Then there's Ellis. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's Young. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good. Irving's got the first point. start out the third quarter for the Celtics.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Celtics leading by 17. Lopez with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Teague against Irving. Teague kicks to George. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Lopez a screen. There's the dish to George. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 24 points here for George.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Irving against Teague. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first one falls. Celtics making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Irving, and he has 28 points for the game. Off the pick. Hopkins off the pick and hammers it home.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for him now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Beal with a screen on Teague. Dishes to Beal. Beyond the arc. Feeds it to Gobert. Pass to Beal. Gobert the screen. Beal the pass to Gobert. And Mirotic kicks to Irving. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lopez sets a screen for George. Young with no one around. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Young's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
George against Butler. Pass to Gobert. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Irving. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And Teague, here we go. And that one's good. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Irving against Teague. There's the feed to Mirotic. Right side, Butler. And they double up Butler. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Ellis dishes to Lopez. And that one's good. Lopez has got 10 points.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
And here is Irving. 28 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Teague. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Mickey's checked in for Boston. Dion Waiters comes in for Bradley Beal. Teague, the pass to Young. Comes up empty down low.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And stolen by Butler, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. A reverse, and it's sent back by George. And Young kicks to Ellis. Here's Lopez. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Irving kicks to Butler. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. Waiters no luck. Pacers trail by 18. Young right side. Back to Teague. And it's blocked by Mirotic. They recover it. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 17. Irving kicks to Brown. Pass to Mickey, and Waiters has it in the corner. And it's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Irving against Williams. Irving can't hit.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Williams dishes to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. The layup missed.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
There's the pass to Ellis. And Boston with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Waiters no luck. Pacers trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Williams kicks to Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Henson sends it back. Outside Williams. Turner with a screen on Irving. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Irving leading the charge. Mirotic with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Brown missing. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. It's hauled in by Brown.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now Mirotic, he's got 15. Back to Brown, the kick out to Irving, and stolen by Williams. On up the court to end the drought. Here's Ellis. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ellis has got 13.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Celtics-Pacers, give it up.
Some changes for Boston. Scott comes in for Mirotic, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Irving. The Pacers also with a sub. George is checked in. Scott with a screen on Williams. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Indiana on D, trailing by 19. Waiters on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Smart passes to Waiters. Brown outside. Shoots. Busted. No good that time either. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Williams has a screen for Henson. And here's Ellis for 3. Again, the miss by Ellis. Celtics leading by 19 points. Smart dishes to Waiters. To the middle. Paul George with the steal. Got a piece of it. Here's Ellis. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Scott kicks to Brown. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Brown's got 11. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pick by Williams. The drive by Ellis. Turner against Brown. The jump hook, and the shot is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And Scott has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Scott's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, George. Ellis outside. Just 4 to shoot. Step back and squared up. Ellis has got 15 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Celtics leading by 22. Smart is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Brown. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Plumlee in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Young. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
The Pacers shooting well. They're at 45%. Williams kicks to T. But they'll get another chance. And another shot. Indiana again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Smart passes to Plumlee. He kicks it to Brown. On the wing, Scott. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Smart. Scott kicks to Smart. Scott with a screen on Williams. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's 10 points for Jeff Teague.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
Celtics leading by 18. Smart with the ball. Brown outside. Six to shoot. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks to George. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Morrow dishes to Brown. He feeds it to Morrow. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pacers trail by 18. And Williams, here we go. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Smart. He dishes it to Scott. To the left side wing. The 3 from Morrow, and he gets it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Lopez a screen. Outside Williams. This one for 3, and it's Teague. That time on the assist from Williams. 13 points for Jeff Teague.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Scott the pass to Smart. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And he gets it to go. That's 28 points here for George.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Pass to Brown. The dish to Smart. Plumlee with the screen. Out to the wing. And Scott has it in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And the Celtics lead by 18. The Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. They set the pick. Williams kicks to Young. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Pacers also making a change. Ellis is checked in. Outside Irving. Tries from 10, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Going against Irving has been a big issue for him. 28 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Pacers trail by 20. Here's Teague. Lopez a screen. Teague kicks to Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 6 assists in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Dishes it to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Irving against Teague. Outside Irving. Butler in the corner. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Teague with a clean look. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Irving with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Feeds to Mirotic. 3-pointer, Butler. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And Teague, here we go. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Celtics leading by 17. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball.
Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Teague. Again, Indiana.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Irving. Pass to Mirotic. The feed to Butler. 5 on the clock. Beal from long range. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Outside, George launches it. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 10 points here for Thaddeus Young.
Boy, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there. Getting himself in the good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, you know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then also just the niftiness with that tip in. Just a quick touch. Again, before the defense knows what hit him.
Mirotic playing extremely well. He's got 10 rebounds, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Turner's checked in for Brook Lopez. Pacers trail by 14. Outside, George. Inside, here's Young. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Irving kicks to Gobert. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take it. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And here is Irving. Down low. Gobert dishes to Mirotic. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pacers trail by 14. Outside Teague. Turner with a screen for Teague. Young, right side, tries from 10, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 14 points here for Thaddeus Young. Now Irving. Here's the 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Teague kicks to George. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Irving with the ball. Mirotic, a screen on Ellis. Beal's shot is good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And George, here we go. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Takes a three. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert pulls it in. Celtics leading by 15. There's Beal with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Ellis has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Celtics.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Kyrie Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Williams. The pass to Henson. Screened by Young. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
It's Henderson on the wing. Screened by Young. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
Irving passes to Gobert. No good. Now here's Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. Kenny, your thoughts?
He flat out dominated.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq,